Early life and background. Anthony Šarić was born on January 15, 1979, in Split, Croatia, during a period when the region was part of Yugoslavia. Growing up in a football-rich culture, Šarić showed an early passion and aptitude for the sport. His natural athleticism and tactical understanding of the game set him apart as a young player, and he was quickly recognized as a promising talent. Youth development and beginnings with Hajduk Split. Šarić began his football journey with Hajduk Split, one of Croatia's most storied clubs. Progressing through the youth system, he honed his skills as a left back, showcasing his defensive solidity and ability to contribute to attacking plays. By his late teens, Šarić had broken into Hajduk's senior team, making his professional debut in the 1996-97 season. His performances in the Croatian First Football League earned him recognition as a rising star. During his time at Hajduk Split, Šarić contributed to the team's domestic success and caught the attention of scouts from abroad. Move to Italy and Serie A experience. In 1998, Šarić moved to Italy, joining Parma. Although his time with Parma was marked by limited appearances, it provided invaluable experience in one of Europe's most competitive leagues. To gain more playing time, Šarić spent the following seasons on loan at clubs such as Hellas Verona and Brescia. While at Verona, Šarić began to establish himself as a reliable and versatile defender, capable of playing both as a left-back and a central defender. His performances with Brescia further solidified his reputation, earning him a permanent move to Lecce in 2001. Peak career, performances at Parma and Panathinaikos. Šarić's career reached its peak during his second stint with Parma in 2003-2004, where he was part of a solid defensive unit. His consistency and tactical awareness made him a valuable asset for the team in both domestic competitions and European tournaments. In 2004, Šarić joined Greek giants Panathinaikos, where he enjoyed some of the most memorable years of his career. During his tenure in Athens, he played a key role in the club's campaigns in the Super League Greece and the UEFA Champions League, further showcasing his defensive prowess and leadership qualities. Later years and club journeys. After leaving Panathinaikos in 2006, Šarić had stints with several clubs, including Besiktas in Turkey, Hajduk Split, returning to his roots, and Karabükspor in Turkey. While he faced challenges such as injuries and competition for starting spots, Šarić remained a dedicated professional, contributing valuable experience to every team he joined. His final professional years were marked by a return to Croatia, where he played for Hajduk Split again, bringing his career full circle before eventually retiring. International career. Anthony Šarić was a prominent figure in the Croatian national team, earning 16 caps between 1998 and 2006. He made his international debut as a young player and was part of Croatia's squads for major tournaments, including 1998 FIFA World Cup, although he didn't feature on the pitch. Šarić was part of the squad that achieved a historic third-place finish, one of Croatia's greatest footballing achievements. 2002 FIFA World Cup, he played a more active role, contributing to Croatia's campaigns on the global stage. 2004 UEFA European Championship, Šarić featured as a key member of the squad, showcasing his defensive capabilities against some of Europe's top teams. While his international career did not include an extended run of first-team appearances, his contributions were valuable, and he remains respected for his service to the national team. Playing style and attributes. Šarić was known for his versatility, which allowed him to play in multiple defensive roles. Primarily a left-back, he could also operate as a central defender, adapting to the tactical needs of his teams. His strengths included positional awareness. Šarić excelled at reading the game and positioning himself to intercept attacks. Defensive discipline. His solid tackling and marking abilities made him a reliable presence in defense. Support in attack. While primarily a defender, Šarić was capable of delivering quality crosses and contributing to forward plays when needed. Legacy and impact. Anthony Šarić is remembered as a dedicated and hard-working footballer who represented both club and country with distinction. His journey from the youth ranks of Hajduk Split to playing in some of Europe's top leagues highlights his determination and adaptability. While not always in the limelight, Šarić's consistent performances earned him the respect of teammates, coaches, and fans. His contributions to Croatia's national team during a golden era of football in the country are particularly noteworthy. Post-retirement life. Since retiring from professional football, Šarić has remained connected to the sport, occasionally appearing in media and events related to Croatian football. His insights and experiences as a player continue to inspire the next generation of Croatian defenders. Conclusion. Anthony Šarić's career is a testament to resilience and adaptability. From his early days in Split to his adventures across Europe, he demonstrated professionalism and a commitment to excellence. His legacy endures as an important chapter in Croatian football history. Magnus Kihlstedt, a name known to many in the football world, was a talented goalkeeper whose career spanned over a decade in professional football. Although not as widely known internationally as some of his contemporaries, Kihlstedt's consistency, commitment, and technical skills earned him recognition in Swedish football. His path through the footballing world, both domestically and internationally, was marked by resilience and determination, making him a respected figure in Swedish football circles. Early life and beginnings. Born on March 6, 1976, in Sweden, Magnus Kihlstedt grew up in a country known for its footballing prowess. From an early age, Kihlstedt showed an interest in sports, and football quickly became his passion. While most children his age played football casually, Kihlstedt's talents were evident, and by his teenage years, he began to pursue football more seriously. Kihlstedt's first steps in professional football came when he joined IFK Östersund, a local club that would serve as the foundation for his career. At IFK Östersund, Kihlstedt was introduced to the intricacies of professional football, developing his goalkeeping skills while learning the importance of discipline, focus, and teamwork. His strong performances in the lower leagues caught the attention of scouts from larger clubs, and soon, Kihlstedt was ready to take the next step in his career. Career progression, move to top-tier clubs. Kihlstedt's move to Östers IF, a club competing in Sweden's Allsvenskan, marked the start of his rise in professional football. After joining the club, he quickly became known for his shot-stopping abilities, reflexes, and commanding presence in the penalty box. He had an excellent understanding of the game, a characteristic that allowed him to anticipate opposing attacks and adjust his positioning accordingly. During his time at Östers IF, Kihlstedt established himself as one of Sweden's most talented goalkeepers. His strong performances in both league and cup matches made him a fan favorite, and he began receiving attention from top-tier clubs. However, the goalkeeper was not in a rush to move away from Östers IF, choosing instead to continue developing his skills and enjoying a period of relative stability at the club. In the early 2000s, Kihlstedt made a high-profile move to IFK Göteborg, one of Sweden's most prestigious football clubs. This was a significant step in his career, and it allowed him to showcase his talent on a bigger stage. At IFK Göteborg, Kihlstedt enjoyed a more competitive environment, regularly featuring in domestic league matches as well as in European competitions. Playing in such a high-pressure environment helped Kihlstedt grow as a goalkeeper, and he gained valuable experience that he would carry with him for the rest of his career. Peak of career, leading IFK Göteborg and Swedish football. Kihlstedt's time at IFK Göteborg was undoubtedly the peak of his career. As one of the top goalkeepers in Sweden, he played an essential role in his club's successes. During his time at Göteborg, Kihlstedt helped the team challenge for both domestic and international honors. His remarkable shot-stopping skills, including his ability to save penalties and react to quick shots, made him one of the most formidable goalkeepers in Swedish football. Kihlstedt's performances in the Allsvenskan were particularly noteworthy, and he often stood out in high-pressure matches. He was known for his leadership on the pitch, as well as his ability to organize the defense and keep his team focused during difficult moments. His consistency and reliability made him one of the first names on the team sheet for IFK Göteborg, and he earned widespread recognition for his contributions. In addition to his success at club level, Kihlstedt was also recognized by the Swedish national team selectors. He earned a few caps for Sweden's senior team, though he was often in competition with more established goalkeepers for a starting spot. Regardless of his relatively limited appearances for Sweden, Kihlstedt's presence in the national team squad affirmed his status as one of Sweden's best goalkeepers of his generation. Main achievements. Throughout his career, Magnus Kihlstedt garnered numerous individual accolades and club successes. He played in multiple Allsvenskan campaigns with Östers IF and IFK Göteborg, helping his teams to various league positions and cup runs. His performances in domestic cup competitions, particularly the Swedish Cup, were key to his club's success, and he regularly earned praise for his excellent reflexes and quick decision-making. At IFK Göteborg, Kihlstedt became known as a crucial figure in the club's defense, and he played a vital role in maintaining a strong defensive record during the seasons in which he was active. He was also recognized for his leadership qualities, as he helped to motivate and guide younger players through challenging matches. One of Kihlstedt's major achievements came in 2008, when he helped guide IFK Göteborg to second place in the Allsvenskan, a position that earned them a spot in European competitions. Although they did not win any major titles during his time at the club, his consistent performances were key in maintaining a competitive team capable of challenging the best clubs in Sweden and Europe. Kihlstedt's name became synonymous with resilience, and his ability to maintain a high level of performance year after year helped solidify his place in Swedish football history. His most memorable performances came in high-stakes matches, where he was often the difference maker for his club. Last years in football, transition to retirement. After several successful years at IFK Göteborg, Magnus Kihlstedt's career began to wind down. As he entered his 30s, Kihlstedt found his playing time limited, as newer, younger goalkeepers started to emerge on the scene. In the later years of his career, Kihlstedt made a return to Östers IF, where it all began for him. Though his time at Östers was not as illustrious as his earlier years, he remained a highly respected figure within the club and continued to offer leadership and experience to the younger players. Magnus Kihlstedt officially retired from professional football in 2013, closing the book on a career that spanned over 2 decades. His retirement marked the end of an era for Swedish football, and his influence on the game was remembered by fans, teammates, and opponents alike. Legacy and post-retirement life. Upon retiring from football, Magnus Kihlstedt largely stepped away from the public eye, but his impact on Swedish football remained significant. He is remembered as one of Sweden's finest goalkeepers of his generation, known for his technical skills, leadership, and the unwavering consistency that marked his career. After retirement, Kihlstedt continued to live in Sweden, where he occasionally made appearances at football events and continued his involvement with the game in a less direct capacity. His post-retirement life has been focused on family and personal ventures, although he remains a respected figure in Swedish football circles. Kihlstedt's legacy is that of a dedicated professional who, though not as internationally famous as some of his contemporaries, earned respect for his talent, commitment, and contributions to his clubs and country. His consistency between the posts and his ability to handle pressure situations helped shape the careers of those around him and set a standard for goalkeepers in Swedish football. Conclusion. Magnus Kihlstedt may not have become a household name internationally, but his impact on Swedish football and his contributions to his clubs and the national team are undeniable. As a goalkeeper, he displayed qualities that are admired by many: composure, leadership, and the ability to perform under pressure. His career, which included notable spells at Östers IF and IFK Göteborg, was defined by a commitment to excellence, making him one of Sweden's most respected and dependable goalkeepers of his time. His journey through Swedish football, culminating in a well-deserved retirement, has earned him a place among the greats of Swedish goalkeeping. Early life and introduction to football. Gennaro Ivan Reno Gattuso, known for his fiery spirit and relentless determination on the pitch, was born on January 9, 1978, in Curigliano Calabro, Calabria, Italy. Growing up in a modest family, Gattuso developed a deep connection with football at a young age. His early playing days in local clubs highlighted his natural aggression and tireless work ethic, traits that would define his career. Gattuso's raw talent was evident, and he soon joined the youth academy of Perugia, where his professional journey began. His formative years at Perugia honed his combative style and gave him the platform to make his senior debut in 1995. Early professional career. Gattuso's early years in football were marked by determination and a willingness to explore opportunities abroad. After a brief stint with Perugia, he made a bold move to Scotland in 1997, joining Rangers FC under the guidance of manager Walter Smith. His time in Scotland was crucial in shaping his physicality and adaptability, as he learned to thrive in a more robust and competitive environment. At Rangers, Gattuso became a fan favorite due to his spirited displays in midfield. However, the managerial changes at the club led him to return to Italy in 1998, signing with Salernitana, a newly promoted Serie A team. His performances for Salernitana drew attention from bigger clubs, paving the way for his move to one of Europe's most prestigious teams. Peak years at AC Milan. In 1999, Gattuso joined AC Milan, where he would become one of the club's most iconic figures. Over the next 13 seasons, he played an integral role in Milan's midfield, forming a formidable partnership with the likes of Andrea Pirlo and Clarence Seedorf. While Pirlo provided elegance and vision, Gattuso brought tenacity, defensive solidity, and unmatched work rate. Achievements with AC Milan. Serie A titles. Gattuso helped Milan secure 2 league titles, 2003-2004, 2010-11, anchoring the midfield with his combative play. UEFA Champions League. Gattuso was instrumental in Milan's European triumphs, winning the Champions League twice, 2002-2003 and 2006-2007. His tireless performances in the midfield disrupted opponents and provided stability to Milan's play. Coppa Italia and Supercoppa Italiana. His domestic success also included multiple cup victories, contributing to Milan's dominance in Italian football during the 2000s. FIFA Club World Cup. Gattuso added international club honors to his name, showcasing his influence on a global stage. Gattuso's passion and leadership made him a fan favorite and a natural leader in the Milan dressing room. Known for his fiery temperament, he often clashed with opponents and referees, but his commitment to the team was never in question. International career with Italy. Gattuso's international career with the Italian national team mirrored his club's success. He earned his first cap in 2000 and went on to represent Italy in multiple major tournaments, including the UEFA European Championships and FIFA World Cups. 2006 FIFA World Cup. Gattuso's crowning achievement with the national team came in the 2006 FIFA World Cup, where Italy emerged as champions. Partnering with Andrea Pirlo in midfield, Gattuso provided defensive cover, breaking up opposition attacks and allowing Italy's creative players to flourish. His performance in the semi-final against Germany and the final against France was critical to Italy's success. For his contributions, he was named in the 2006 FIFA World Cup All-Star team. Gattuso retired from international football in 2010, having earned 73 caps and scored 1 goal. His legacy as one of Italy's finest midfield enforcers remains firmly intact. Playing style and legacy. Gattuso was not a typical modern midfielder known for technical flair or goal-scoring prowess. Instead, he thrived on hard work, defensive acumen, and a relentless will to win. His style earned him respect as one of the most effective defensive midfielders of his generation. While his confrontational nature occasionally drew criticism, it also underscored his immense passion for the game. Off the pitch, Gattuso's loyalty and humility endeared him to fans and teammates alike. Despite his fiery persona on the field, he was known for his jovial and generous personality in private. Transition to coaching. After retiring in 2013, Gattuso transitioned into coaching, bringing the same passion and intensity to the dugout. He began his managerial career with smaller clubs, including Schalke, Palermo, and Pisa, before returning to AC Milan as head coach in 2017. Gattuso's tenure at Milan was marked by his ability to instill discipline and unity within the squad, though he narrowly missed securing Champions League qualification. In 2019, Gattuso was appointed manager of Napoli, where he achieved his first major managerial honor by winning the Coppa Italia in 2020. His coaching style, much like his playing days, emphasized hard work, defensive organization, and team spirit. Personal life and character. Gattuso's life off the pitch has been as compelling as his football career. Known for his strong family values, he often spoke about the influence of his parents and upbringing in shaping his character. Gattuso also faced personal challenges, including a rare eye condition that he battled with courage and determination. Conclusion: Gennaro Gattuso's career is a story of grit, determination, and unrelenting passion for football. From his humble beginnings in Calabria to becoming a World Cup winner and AC Milan legend, Gattuso exemplified the spirit of hard work and loyalty. Whether as a player or coach, his influence on the game continues to be felt, inspiring a new generation of footballers to embrace the values of commitment and resilience. Early life and beginnings. Carlos Alberto Tenorio, affectionately known as El Tank, was born on February 1, 1980, in Guayaquil, Ecuador, a city situated along the Guayas River. Growing up in a city where football is not only a passion but a way of life, Tenorio developed an early interest in the sport. His parents, who were supportive of his passion, encouraged his budding talent. Like many South American footballers, Tenorio played football in the streets with friends and later joined local youth teams to nurture his skills. His initial football journey was shaped by the culture of Guayaquil, where football was not just a sport, but a source of community pride. From a young age, Tenorio displayed remarkable natural talent, especially with his striking ability. His physical attributes, such as his strength and aerial ability, quickly set him apart. He was recruited to join the youth ranks of Barcelona SC, one of Ecuador's top football clubs, at the age of 15. This move marked the beginning of his professional football journey. Barcelona SC's nurturing environment provided Tenorio with the opportunity to develop under experienced coaches, preparing him for the challenges of top-flight football in Ecuador. Breakthrough in Ecuadorian football. Tenorio made his professional debut for Barcelona SC in the Ecuadorian Serie A at the age of 17. His potential was evident early on, and by 2000, he had become a regular starter for the team. Despite his youth, Tenorio's presence on the field was formidable. His powerful style of play, characterized by his physicality and ability to hold up the ball, made him an asset to his team. In 2002, Tenorio made a significant impact by helping Barcelona SC win the Ecuadorian Serie A championship. His performances during this period earned him widespread recognition in Ecuador and set the stage for his eventual move abroad. Tenorio's goal-scoring ability, particularly his knack for scoring from headers, free kicks, and his sharp positioning inside the box, made him one of the most sought-after strikers in South America. International career with Ecuador. As his club career flourished, Tenorio earned a spot on the Ecuador national team. He debuted for the national team in 2002, marking the beginning of an international career that would see him represent Ecuador in multiple Copa America and FIFA World Cup tournaments. His imposing physicality and knack for scoring goals made him a perfect fit for the Ecuadorian national team, which was undergoing a golden period under the management of coach Luis Fernando Suarez. Tenorio played a pivotal role in Ecuador's qualification for the 2006 FIFA World Cup, a historic first-time appearance for the country at the tournament. His performances in the qualifiers, including his goals and crucial assists, were vital in securing Ecuador's spot in Germany. Tenorio's strength, speed, and presence in the box were indispensable for the national team during this period. At the 2006 World Cup, Tenorio was one of Ecuador's standout players, scoring 2 goals in the tournament. His most memorable moment came in the group stage, when he netted a goal against Poland, helping Ecuador secure a 2-0 victory. His contribution helped Ecuador reach the round of 16, where they were narrowly defeated by England. Although Ecuador's World Cup journey ended in the round of 16, Tenorio's performances were celebrated as some of the best in the country's World Cup history. Tenorio's continued success with the national team saw him appear in several Copa America tournaments as well as World Cup qualifiers, further solidifying his reputation as one of the top strikers in South American football. Club career in South America. After his success with Barcelona SC, Tenorio's next move came in 2004 when he signed for Club Atlético Vélez Sarsfield in Argentina. This move marked Tenorio's first step into international club football outside of Ecuador, and he quickly adapted to the highly competitive Argentine Primera División. Although his time in Argentina was short, Tenorio made a significant impact and further enhanced his reputation as a striker capable of performing at the highest level. In 2005, Tenorio made a high-profile move to Fluminense FC in Brazil, one of the most prestigious clubs in South American football. His time at Fluminense proved to be a career-defining period. Tenorio formed a strong attacking partnership with Thiago Silva and other prominent players, contributing to the team's success in the Brazilian football scene. His performances for Fluminense in the Copa Libertadores, South America's premier club competition, were especially impressive, as he helped the club reach the semi-finals in 2006. Tenorio's tenure at Fluminense saw him develop into one of the best forwards in Brazilian football. His aerial ability, combined with his lethal finishing, made him one of the most feared strikers in the continent. He scored numerous goals, many of them from headers and powerful shots that showcased his strength and technical ability. Career peak and achievements. Throughout his career, Tenorio enjoyed significant success both at the club and international levels. Some of the highlights of his career include 2002 Ecuadorian Serie A champion with Barcelona SC, 2006 FIFA World Cup appearance, where Tenorio scored 2 goals and helped Ecuador reach the round of 16. Copa Libertadores semi-finals with Fluminense FC in 2006. Regular appearances in the Copa America, representing Ecuador with distinction. Several Ecuadorian Serie A titles with Barcelona SC and other clubs. His ability to score goals in crucial moments, combined with his consistency in top-tier competitions, made him a household name in Ecuador and South America. Tenorio's physical presence, particularly his aerial duels and heading ability, made him a constant threat in attacking situations. His partnership with Felipe Caicedo and other key Ecuadorian players during the 2006 World Cup marked one of the country's most successful footballing eras. Later years of football. In the later stages of his career, Tenorio returned to Ecuador, where he played for several clubs, including Deportivo Quito and Emelec. His time in these clubs saw him continue to perform at a high level, though injuries began to take their toll on his physical condition. Despite this, Tenorio remained an important figure in Ecuadorian football, known for his leadership on and off the pitch. In 2015, Tenorio officially announced his retirement from professional football. After a career that spanned almost 2 decades, he left behind a legacy as one of Ecuador's most prolific strikers and a key figure in the country's rise to prominence in international football. Following his retirement, Tenorio became involved in various football-related activities, including coaching and youth development, with the aim of passing on his wealth of experience to the next generation of players. Early life and football beginnings. Daniel Saric was born on May 14, 1980, in Zadar, Croatia, a city known for its rich history and deep connection to football. From a young age, Saric was surrounded by the sport, growing up in a region where football held a special place in the community's heart. His father, a local amateur footballer, introduced him to the game, and Daniel's talent was clear from an early age. His natural athleticism, combined with his love for football, saw him quickly excel in youth competitions. Saric began his football journey at the local club NK Zadar, where he progressed through the ranks in the youth system. His performances as a young player drew attention, and it wasn't long before he earned a spot on the senior team. At just 17 years old, Saric made his debut for the first team, marking the start of what would become a significant career in Croatian football. During his early years with NK Zadar, Saric was known for his versatility and adaptability on the pitch. He started his career as a central midfielder but later flourished as a defensive midfielder. His intelligence, tackling ability, and passing range became essential to his team's success. While Zadar wasn't one of Croatia's top clubs at the time, it provided Saric with an excellent platform to develop his skills and gain invaluable experience. Rise to prominence, move to Hajduk Split. In 1999, Saric's impressive performances for NK Zadar caught the eye of Hajduk Split, one of Croatia's most prestigious clubs. At the age of 19, he made the move to Hajduk, marking a pivotal moment in his career. Hajduk Split had established itself as a dominant force in Croatian football, and Saric's arrival was a signal of the club's intention to build a stronger, more competitive team. At Hajduk Split, Saric became a regular fixture in the midfield, playing alongside some of Croatia's finest talents. He was known for his ability to break up opposition attacks and dictate the tempo of the game with his composure on the ball. While his first season was relatively quiet in terms of goals, Saric's all-around performances were crucial to the team's success. Over the next few years, Saric helped Hajduk Split win several Prva HNL, Croatian First League, titles, solidifying his place in Croatian football. His consistency, hard work, and leadership qualities made him one of the club's most reliable and respected players. His performances in European competitions also helped raise his profile, and Saric's reputation as one of Croatia's best midfielders continued to grow. Peak of career, international recognition and European success. Saric's success at Hajduk Split did not go unnoticed by the Croatian national team selectors. After a string of stellar performances in the Croatian league, he was called up to the Croatian national team in 2004. Although he had a relatively limited number of appearances for the national team, his inclusion was a testament to his growing stature in Croatian football. One of the key moments of Saric's career came during the 2004 UEFA European Championship. While not a regular starter, Saric's inclusion in the Croatian squad marked a significant achievement for him, as he had firmly established himself as one of Croatia's leading midfielders. Although Croatia was eliminated in the group stages, Saric's potential was evident to the wider footballing world. At the club level, Saric continued to impress, particularly in European club competitions. His time at Hajduk Split coincided with the club's strong performances in UEFA Europa League and Champions League qualifiers, where Saric's leadership and composure were pivotal. His ability to dictate the midfield and provide defensive solidity allowed Hajduk Split to challenge top European clubs, gaining valuable experience on the international stage. Later years moved to Italy and a new challenge. In 2007, Saric made the decision to move abroad, signing with US Lecce, a club in Serie A. The move marked the next chapter in his career, as he sought to test himself in one of Europe's top leagues. At Lecce, Saric's performances were mixed, but his experience in a more competitive environment allowed him to continue developing as a player. Playing in Serie A, one of the most tactically demanding leagues in the world, helped refine his defensive skills and passing range. During his time at Lecce, Saric played in a variety of roles in midfield, often deployed as a holding midfielder or as part of a central midfield duo. His ability to break up opposition play and distribute the ball efficiently became increasingly important in Italy's fast-paced and tactical style of play. However, Lecce's struggles in Serie A meant that Saric had limited opportunities to compete in European competitions, a disappointment for a player of his caliber. In 2010, after a season at Lecce, Saric moved to Greece, where he played for Aris Thessaloniki. This move saw him join a club with a strong footballing tradition, and Saric continued to play a vital role in midfield, contributing with his leadership, work rate, and passing accuracy. However, his time at Aris was short-lived, and he soon returned to Hajduk Split to finish his career. Final years, return to Hajduk Split and retirement. Saric's return to Hajduk Split in 2011 allowed him to end his playing career where it had all started. His leadership and experience were invaluable to the team, and he played an instrumental role in helping the club remain competitive in the Croatian league. He continued to be a mainstay in the midfield, providing a calming influence and defensive presence, and helped the team win another Croatian Cup during his final years at the club. By 2014, after spending nearly 2 decades at the top level of football, Saric announced his retirement from professional football. Despite not reaching the heights of some of his contemporaries in European football, Saric's career was marked by consistency, professionalism, and dedication to his craft. He remained beloved by the fans of Hajduk Split, who recognized his loyalty and his contribution to the club's success during the 2000s. Coaching and legacy. After his playing career ended, Daniel Saric made the transition into coaching. In 2015, he took up a position with Hajduk Split's youth academy, where he began mentoring the next generation of Croatian football talent. His experience as a player, combined with his deep understanding of the game, allowed him to make a smooth transition into coaching. Saric's focus on developing young players and instilling in them the values of hard work, discipline, and tactical awareness mirrored the way he approached his own playing career. While Saric's time in the spotlight was relatively brief compared to some of Croatia's greatest footballing figures, his contribution to Hajduk Split and Croatian football cannot be overstated. His technical ability, leadership on the pitch, and tactical awareness were key to the success of the teams he played for, and he remains a respected figure in Croatian football. Conclusion: Daniel Saric's football journey is one of consistency, dedication, and passion. From his beginnings in Zadar to his successful stints with Hajduk Split, Lecce, and Aris Thessaloniki, Saric's career spanned multiple countries and leagues. Known for his leadership, defensive qualities, and tactical intelligence, he became a fixture in the Croatian national team and was widely respected in Croatian football circles. Now, as a coach, Saric continues to contribute to the development of young talent, passing on his knowledge and love for the game. His legacy as a player remains intact, and his name will always be associated with the success and glory of Hajduk Split.
Early life and beginnings. Vincent Enyeama was born on August 29, 1982, in the city of Akure, in southwestern Nigeria. Growing up in Nigeria, a country where football reigns supreme, Enyeama was naturally drawn to the sport from a young age. His early years were marked by a passion for playing football, and it didn't take long before his prodigious talent as a goalkeeper became evident. Enyeama's initial football journey began in local youth teams. His athleticism and reflexes quickly made him stand out, and by the time he was a teenager, he was already receiving attention from professional clubs in Nigeria. His humble beginnings, however, did not prevent him from working tirelessly to reach the pinnacle of his career. Rise through Nigerian football. Enyeama's professional career began with Ibom Stars in Nigeria, a club where he developed as a goalkeeper and quickly made a name for himself due to his impressive shot-stopping ability and leadership on the field. His time at Ibom Stars was brief, but it provided him with the foundation he needed to launch his career at a higher level. After making a name for himself in the Nigerian domestic scene, Enyeama's talents were recognized by Enyimba International FC, one of Nigeria's top clubs. With Enyimba, Enyeama reached new heights. During his time at the club, he helped the team win 2 CAF Champions League titles in 2003 and 2004, establishing himself as one of Africa's top goalkeepers. These victories were significant not only for Enyeama's career but also for Nigerian club football, as they marked Enyimba's dominance in continental competitions. Enyeama's performances in the Champions League caught the attention of scouts from around the world, setting the stage for his move to Europe. Move to Europe, the Israeli chapter. In 2005, Enyeama made the move to Israel, signing with Hapoel Tel Aviv FC, one of the country's top football clubs. It was in Israel that Enyeama truly began to shine on the European stage. Playing in the Israeli Premier League, Enyeama was instrumental in Hapoel Tel Aviv's successes, establishing himself as one of the top goalkeepers in the league. His agility, shot-stopping ability, and leadership were central to the team's defense. During his time at Hapoel Tel Aviv, Enyeama helped the club win the Israeli State Cup in 2007 and the Israeli Premier League title in 2009. His performances in the league earned him widespread recognition across Europe, and he quickly became one of the most sought-after goalkeepers in the region. Enyeama's success in Israel was not limited to domestic competitions. He also showcased his talents in European club football, playing in the UEFA Champions League and UEFA Cup with Hapoel Tel Aviv. His consistent performances in Europe solidified his reputation as one of the best African goalkeepers of his generation. Peak of European career, Lille OSC. In 2011, Enyeama made the leap to France, joining Lille OSC in Ligue 1. His arrival in France marked a significant step up in his career, as he was now playing in one of Europe's top leagues. At Lille, Enyeama continued to prove his worth. He was initially brought in as a backup goalkeeper, but due to his excellent performances, he quickly earned the starting spot. During his time at Lille, Enyeama's stock rose dramatically. In the 2011-12 season, He played an instrumental role in Lille's defensive setup, with the club finishing third in Ligue 1 and securing a place in the UEFA Champions League group stages. His shot-stopping ability and consistency made him one of the standout performers in Ligue 1 during his tenure. N'Yema's standout moment at Lille came during the 2011-12 UEFA Europa League campaign. His performances were crucial in helping the club advance in the competition, and his confidence in goal was evident in high-pressure situations. His success at Lille was built on his reputation as a goalkeeper who could perform at the highest level, and he continued to impress in France for several seasons. International career, representing Nigeria. N'Yema's international career with the Nigerian national team, the Super Eagles, began in 2002 when he was called up to represent his country. N'Yema made an immediate impact with the Super Eagles, earning a spot as the team's first-choice goalkeeper. His performances in various African tournaments, as well as World Cup qualifiers, established him as a key player for Nigeria. N'Yema was part of the Nigerian squad for several Africa Cup of Nations tournaments, and he played an important role in Nigeria's success in the competition. Notably, he was part of the squad that won the 2013 Africa Cup of Nations, a significant achievement for both N'Yema and Nigerian football. His contributions in goal were instrumental in Nigeria's victory, and he was widely praised for his performances throughout the tournament. N'Yema's crowning achievement with the Super Eagles, however, came in 2014, when he represented Nigeria in the FIFA World Cup in Brazil. He played a pivotal role in Nigeria's defense, and his heroics in goal helped Nigeria advance to the knockout stage. Throughout the tournament, N'Yema's performances were a testament to his experience and skill, as he made several key saves and demonstrated his leadership qualities on the global stage. N'Yema also achieved a significant milestone with the Super Eagles in 2014, when he surpassed the record for the most international caps by a Nigerian goalkeeper. His consistency in goal and his leadership on the field made him one of the most respected players in the national team. He went on to make over 100 appearances for Nigeria, further solidifying his place as one of the country's greatest footballers. Final years and retirement. After a distinguished career in European and international football, N'Yema's time at Lille came to an end in 2018 when he moved to Israel's Bnei Yehuda Tel Aviv for a brief spell before officially announcing his retirement in 2020. N'Yema's final years as a player were marked by a desire to spend more time with his family and step away from the pressures of professional football. His retirement from football did not mark the end of his connection to the sport, however. N'Yema has remained involved in the football community, occasionally sharing his insights and experiences with younger goalkeepers and aspiring players. His legacy is cemented as one of Africa's finest goalkeepers, and his journey from Nigeria to the heights of European football serves as an inspiration to countless aspiring players. Legacy and main achievements. N'Yema is remembered not only for his incredible reflexes and shot-stopping ability but also for his leadership and consistency in goal. He was one of the most prominent goalkeepers of his era, both in Europe and Africa. His success at Lille, his performances for the Nigerian national team, and his record of over 100 international caps have left an indelible mark on the world of football. Some of his main achievements include 2002, 2010 and 2014 FIFA World Cup appearances for Nigeria, 2013 Africa Cup of Nations winner with Nigeria, 2003 and 2004 CAF Champions League titles with N'Yema, Israeli Premier League title with Hapoel Tel Aviv in 2009. Consistent first-choice goalkeeper for both club and country, playing at the highest levels of competition. Vincent N'Yema's career is a testament to his perseverance, talent, and passion for the game. He will forever be remembered as one of Nigeria's greatest footballers and a legendary goalkeeper in African football.
Early life and football beginnings. Alfonso Obregon was born on August 17, 1974, in Mexico City, Mexico, into a footballing family where the sport was deeply ingrained in the local culture. Growing up in a city where football was a national obsession, Obregon quickly developed an affinity for the game, and from an early age, he was seen as a young player with great potential. His parents recognized his passion, and they supported his ambitions to play professionally. Obregon began his football journey in the local clubs of Mexico City, where his exceptional skills as a forward caught the attention of scouts. His raw talent, combined with his ability to score goals and his strong presence on the field, led him to join Club America's youth academy. America, one of the biggest and most popular clubs in Mexico, provided the perfect platform for Obregon to continue developing his game and establish a future in professional football. At the age of 18, Obregon made his debut for Club America in the Mexican Primera División, the top professional football league in Mexico. The stage was set for a promising career as Obregon began to make his mark as a forward with impressive technical ability, speed, and vision on the ball. His progression within the team was rapid, and soon after making his debut, he was recognized as one of the club's most promising young talents. Club America, rising star. Obregon's time at Club America marked the beginning of his rise to prominence in Mexican football. His natural goal-scoring ability quickly made him a valuable asset for the team, and he was used as an important player in various attacking positions. Under the guidance of renowned coaches, Obregon's versatility and work rate on the field became key characteristics of his game. One of the defining moments of Obregon's early career came in 1994 when he helped Club America secure a Mexican League championship. His consistent performances and critical goals played a vital role in the team's success. The 1994 championship victory was the first of many for Obregon, and it established him as a key figure in the Mexican football scene. His time at America was also marked by the strong fan support he received, with many of the club's passionate followers seeing him as the future of the team. In the 1990s, the Primera División was fiercely competitive, with several teams vying for dominance. Despite this, Obregon's ability to adapt to the high-pressure environment, alongside his ability to perform under intense scrutiny, made him a standout player in the league. Move to Europe, success in Spain and Italy. As Obregon's reputation grew in Mexico, so did the attention he received from European clubs. In 1997, after years of success in the Mexican League, he was offered an opportunity to test his skills in Europe. He signed with Real Betis, a La Liga club in Spain. His move to Spain was a significant step in his career and marked the beginning of his European adventure. At Real Betis, Obregon faced the challenge of adapting to the highly tactical and physically demanding environment of European football. Although his time at Betis was relatively short, he showcased his skills in La Liga, gaining the respect of Spanish fans and players. His style of play, which was focused on both technique and attacking instincts, suited the fast-paced nature of Spanish football, and he quickly became a fan favorite. Obregon's time in Spain gave him invaluable experience at the highest level of European competition, and his performances at Real Betis were enough to catch the eye of clubs across Europe. After a brief stint in Spain, he moved to Italy, where he played for Genoa CFC in Serie A, playing in Italy, Genoa and European competitions. Obregon's move to Italy's Serie A was another significant moment in his career. Playing for Genoa CFC, he entered one of the most competitive and tactically sophisticated leagues in the world. Serie A was home to some of the best defensive teams in Europe, and the challenges of playing against some of the world's top defenders helped shape Obregon's tactical understanding of the game. His time in Italy, however, was hampered by injuries that slowed his progress, preventing him from fully capitalizing on his potential. Despite these setbacks, Obregon's technical skills and his ability to score crucial goals during his time in Serie A stood out. He contributed to Genoa's push in domestic and European competitions, where his flair for scoring, combined with his sharp football intelligence, provided a glimpse of his talent. Unfortunately, Obregon was not able to establish himself as a first-choice starter consistently, and his time in Italy came to an end after several seasons. Nevertheless, the lessons learned from his stint in one of Europe's top leagues added valuable experience to Obregon's playing career. Return to Mexico and international glory. In the early 2000s, Obregon returned to Mexico and rejoined Club America for a second stint. This return was marked by his mature play style and greater leadership on the field. His time back in Mexico saw him help the team maintain its competitive edge in the Primera División while also participating in international club competitions. Obregon's return to Mexico coincided with an increasingly successful period for the Ecuador national team, where he was able to integrate his international experience into the squad. He made several appearances in the Copa America and World Cup qualification rounds, where he played a critical role as a key forward. His contributions were vital in Ecuador's successful qualification for the 2006 FIFA World Cup, marking the country's return to the global stage. Although he did not play a major role during the tournament itself, his leadership and influence in the qualifying stages were invaluable for Ecuador's success. Obregon was known for his passion for the national team, and his performances for Ecuador continued to impress on the international stage. He was an essential part of the team's attacking play, providing key assists and scoring crucial goals throughout his career. Legacy and final years. After a long and successful career at both the club and international level, Obregon retired from professional football in 2011. Following his retirement, he shifted his focus to the development of football in Ecuador, where he invested in youth programs and local footballing initiatives. His experience, both in Europe and South America, made him an important figure in the Ecuadorian football community, and he became a mentor for young players hoping to follow in his footsteps. Throughout his career, Obregon was known not only for his technical skills and goal-scoring ability but also for his leadership qualities. He was a player who inspired others through his work ethic and commitment to the game, both on the pitch and in the locker room. Although Obregon did not achieve the same level of fame as some of his contemporaries, his contributions to Ecuadorian football and his time in Europe, particularly in La Liga and Serie A, earned him recognition as one of the most talented and influential players of his generation. His legacy continues to inspire new generations of Ecuadorian footballers. Conclusion: a versatile and skilled player. Ulises de la Cruz's career is one of perseverance and success. His journey from local clubs in Ecuador to becoming a key figure in both La Liga and Serie A, and ultimately a member of Ecuador's historic 2006 FIFA World Cup team, demonstrates his remarkable ability and dedication to the sport. His leadership and versatility on the field made him a valuable asset to any team he played for, and his international career helped raise Ecuador's profile in the global footballing arena. Off the pitch, Obregon remains a respected figure in Ecuadorian football, with his contributions to the national team and his post-retirement endeavors further cementing his status as one of the country's all-time greats. Through his leadership, technical skills, and passion for the game, Ulises de la Cruz continues to be a key figure in the history of Ecuadorian football. Early life and beginnings. Christian Vieri, born on July 12, 1973, in Bologna, Italy, is widely regarded as one of the most prolific strikers in Italian football history. His father, Roberto Vieri, was an accomplished footballer who played for clubs like Torino and Lazio, which provided young Christian with the opportunity to be exposed to football from an early age. Raised in a footballing family, Vieri was destined to pursue the sport. His early years were spent honing his skills, playing both at the youth level and in various local clubs. His determination and raw talent soon became evident, and by the time he was in his late teens, he had attracted the attention of Italy's top football clubs. Vieri's youth career began at the prestigious Juventus Youth Academy, where he showed remarkable promise. His strong physical presence, aerial ability, and powerful shooting were features that set him apart from other strikers in his age group. He quickly made the jump to the senior team, where he spent a short but important time. However, it was at Torino, on loan from Juventus, that Vieri first truly showcased his abilities in Serie A. The rise to prominence, early club career. Vieri's breakthrough came during his loan spell at Torino in 1993, where he made a significant impact in Serie A. His performances at Torino caught the eye of Rangers, where he spent a brief period playing in the Scottish Premier League. Although his stint in Scotland was not as long-lasting as his time in Italy, it provided Vieri with the exposure and confidence needed to take his game to the next level. In 1996, Vieri returned to Italy, joining the relatively small Serie A club Atalanta. This move proved to be one of the defining moments of his early career. Vieri's performances in the top division were impressive, and he quickly established himself as one of the league's brightest young strikers. He finished the season as one of the league's top goal scorers, and his growing reputation earned him a transfer to Fiorentina in 1997. The move to Florence marked the beginning of his rise as one of Italy's elite footballers. Career peak, the big clubs and international recognition. Vieri's career reached its peak after joining Lazio in 1999. At Lazio, he formed part of a formidable attacking lineup and soon gained international recognition for his goal-scoring ability. His success at Lazio was further enhanced by the team's dominance in both domestic and European competitions. During this time, Vieri became known for his ability to finish clinical opportunities with remarkable precision, as well as his aerial prowess. In 2000, Vieri made a high-profile move to Internazionale, Inter Milan, where his career truly flourished. Vieri's tenure at Inter Milan, beginning in the early 2000s, was marked by a series of individual achievements and memorable performances. The club had assembled a strong attacking force, and Vieri played a key role in helping the team become a dominant force in Serie A. Over the course of his tenure at Inter, Vieri became one of the top goal scorers in Serie A, establishing himself as a feared striker both in Italy and on the European stage. Vieri's form at Inter Milan earned him numerous individual honors, including several Serie A Player of the Year awards, and he was regularly included in the Serie A Team of the Year. One of the most memorable moments of his time at Inter Milan was his performances in the UEFA Champions League, where his leadership in attack helped Inter make deep runs in the competition, although they fell short of winning the prestigious European title. International career, a key player for Italy. Christian Vieri's international career was equally impressive, as he became a mainstay for the Italy national team for much of the late 1990s and 2000s. Vieri made his debut for Italy in 1997, and over the next decade, he became one of the country's top goal scorers, amassing over 20 goals for his national team. His power, physicality, and aerial ability made him a constant threat in attack, and he formed effective partnerships with other Italian strikers, including Francesco Totti and Alessandro Del Piero. Vieri's peak with the national team came during the 2000 UEFA European Championship, where he was Italy's top scorer and played a key role in their run to the final. Despite Italy's loss to France in the final, Vieri's individual performances were lauded, and he was named to the tournament's team of the tournament. His leadership and ability to score crucial goals continued to make him one of Italy's most dangerous forwards during the early 2000s. However, Vieri's most famous international tournament came in the 2002 FIFA World Cup, where he played a pivotal role in Italy's journey to the quarterfinals. Vieri scored important goals in the tournament, including a memorable strike against Ecuador, but was ultimately left frustrated by Italy's exit to South Korea in a controversial match. Despite the disappointment of the World Cup, Vieri's legacy with the national team was firmly cemented. Later years, the final stages of Vieri's playing career. As Vieri entered his 30s, his career began to slow down, but he still managed to play at a high level for several more years. After leaving Inter Milan in 2005, Vieri had brief spells at several other clubs, including AC Milan, Monaco, and Genoa, but none of these moves replicated the success or the impact he had during his peak years. Although Vieri's later years were marred by injury and a decrease in playing time, he remained a valuable asset to the teams he played for. His ability to provide leadership and experience was important for the clubs he joined, even though his role as a starting striker was often limited. Vieri eventually retired from professional football in 2009, having enjoyed a career that spanned over a decade at the highest level of European football. Legacy and impact on Italian football. Christian Vieri's legacy in football is defined by his exceptional goal-scoring record, his powerful and direct playing style, and his status as one of Italy's greatest ever strikers. Over the course of his career, Vieri scored over 200 goals in club football and earned a reputation as one of the most feared finishers of his generation. His time at top clubs like Lazio, Inter Milan, and Juventus, as well as his important contributions to the Italian national team, cemented his place in the annals of Italian football history. His influence extended beyond just his goal-scoring ability. Vieri was also known for his leadership on the pitch, often serving as the focal point of his team's attacking play. His physical presence in the box, combined with his aerial ability and poise in front of goal, made him one of the most complete strikers of his era. Vieri's impact was not just limited to Italy. His time in Serie A and his performances on the European stage helped raise the profile of Italian football globally, as he was one of the league's most marketable and high-profile players during the late 1990s and early 2000s. Vieri was often cited as one of the best strikers in the world during his prime, and his rivalry with other top strikers like Alessandro Del Piero and Filippo Inzaghi became a defining feature of Italian football at the time. Early life and introduction to football. Braulio Mauricio Luna Guzman was born on September 8, 1974, in Mexico City, Mexico. From a young age, Luna exhibited a natural talent for football, often participating in local games and competitions. Growing up in a football-loving country, his passion for the sport quickly grew, and he dreamed of playing professionally. Luna joined the youth academy of Club Universidad Nacional, Pumas UNAM, where his talent was honed and refined, setting the foundation for a long and successful career. Rise to prominence, club career. Pumas UNAM and early years. Luna made his professional debut for Pumas UNAM in 1994, establishing himself as a versatile and creative midfielder. Known for his excellent ball control, vision, and ability to score from distance, Luna quickly became a key player for the team. His performances caught the attention of other clubs in Liga MX. Moved to Club America. In 1998, Luna transferred to Club America, one of Mexico's most prestigious teams. His time at America was marked by significant development as a player, and he gained a reputation for his ability to dictate the pace of the game. While his stint with America did not yield major trophies, Luna's contributions were integral to the team's performance during his tenure. Transition to other clubs. After leaving America, Luna went on to play for several clubs in Liga MX, including Atlético San Luis, Tigres UNL, Necaxa, Estudiantes Ticos. Throughout his career, Luna was known for his consistency and adaptability. Whether playing as a central midfielder or in a more advanced attacking role, he remained a reliable presence on the pitch. International career. Braulio Luna represented the Mexican national team on multiple occasions, earning his first cap in 1997. He was selected to participate in several high-profile tournaments, including 1998 FIFA World Cup. Luna was part of the squad that reached the round of 16, where Mexico was narrowly defeated by Germany. Though he played a supporting role in the tournament, his inclusion underscored his importance to the national setup. 2002 FIFA World Cup, Luna returned to the global stage for his second World Cup, contributing with his experience and midfield creativity. Mexico once again advanced to the round of 16, further solidifying its reputation as a competitive footballing nation. In total, Luna earned 32 caps and scored 2 goals for Mexico. His international career highlighted his ability to perform at the highest level and his commitment to representing his country with pride. Key achievements and legacy. Individual skill and recognition. Braulio Luna's career was marked by his technical skill, tactical intelligence, and work ethic. Though he did not amass a large collection of trophies, his longevity and influence in Mexican football earned him widespread respect. Luna was particularly known for his long-range shooting, playmaking abilities, versatility across midfield positions, influence on Mexican football. Luna's impact extended beyond his club and international appearances. As a player who consistently delivered solid performances, he became a role model for younger players aspiring to succeed in Liga MX. His dedication and professionalism set a standard for future generations. Later years and retirement. In the final years of his career, Luna transitioned to playing for smaller clubs, including a stint with San Luis. Despite being in the twilight of his playing days, he remained a valuable asset to his teams, often acting as a mentor for younger teammates. Luna officially retired from professional football in the early 2010s, leaving behind a legacy of determination, skill, and resilience. Following his retirement, he remained involved in the sport, occasionally appearing as a commentator and analyst for Mexican football. Legacy. Braulio Luna is remembered as one of the most consistent and technically gifted midfielders of his generation in Mexican football. His career, spanning nearly 2 decades, showcased his unwavering passion for the game and his ability to adapt to various roles and challenges. Luna's contributions to both club and country cement his place in the history of Mexican football. Early life and football beginnings. Geert de Vlieger was born on October 16, 1971, in Dendermonde, Belgium. Growing up in a small town known for its rich history and cultural heritage, Geert's early life was marked by a love for sports. Football quickly became his passion, and he displayed an exceptional aptitude for goalkeeping even as a child. De Vlieger joined the youth academy of Eendracht Aalst, a local club where his talent for commanding the penalty area and making spectacular saves began to flourish. As he developed, his reputation as a reliable goalkeeper grew, and scouts from bigger clubs started to take notice. Rise at Eendracht Aalst and professional debut. Geert de Vlieger made his professional debut for Eendracht Aalst in the early 1990s. His performances in the Belgian Pro League caught the attention of the wider footballing community, as he displayed composure, quick reflexes, and a natural ability to organize his defense. Eendracht Aalst, a modest club, benefited greatly from de Vlieger's presence. His performances often kept the team competitive against stronger opponents, earning him recognition as one of the league's most promising goalkeepers. Moved to KSC Lokeren, stepping up. In 1995, de Vlieger transferred to KSC Lokeren, a move that marked the next step in his professional journey. At Lokeren, he established himself as one of Belgium's premier goalkeepers. His consistent performances and ability to perform under pressure made him a key figure for the team. During his time at Lokeren, Geert honed his shot-stopping skills and developed a reputation for being a dependable presence between the posts. His leadership qualities became more evident as he matured, and his ability to read the game helped Lokeren achieve respectable finishes in the league. Success at RSC Anderlecht. In 1999, de Vlieger made a career-defining move to RSC Anderlecht, one of Belgium's most successful and prestigious clubs. Joining Anderlecht was both a challenge and an opportunity for de Vlieger to showcase his abilities on a larger stage. While competition for the starting goalkeeper position was fierce, de Vlieger contributed significantly during his time at the club. Anderlecht's dominance in the Belgian league during this period provided him with opportunities to participate in European competitions, where he gained valuable experience playing against some of the best teams in Europe. Ventures abroad, the Premier League and Eredivisie. In 2004, de Vlieger ventured outside Belgium to join Manchester City in the English Premier League. This move marked a new chapter in his career, but it was also a challenging period. Unfortunately, de Vlieger suffered a serious Achilles tendon injury shortly after joining Manchester City, which sidelined him for the entire 2004-05 season. Despite his setback in England, de Vlieger's resilience and professionalism shone through. After recovering, he moved to the Netherlands in 2006, joining Eredivisie club Zulte Waregem. While his time in the Eredivisie was brief, it demonstrated his determination to overcome adversity and continue performing at a high level. Returned to Belgium, a career rejuvenated. After his stint abroad, de Vlieger returned to Belgium, signing with Club Brugge in 2006. At Club Brugge, he re-established himself as a reliable goalkeeper and provided vital experience to the squad. Though he was often used as a backup goalkeeper, his presence in the dressing room and on the training ground was invaluable. De Vlieger's professionalism and positive attitude made him a respected figure among his teammates and coaches. His contributions helped Club Brugge remain competitive in both domestic and European competitions during his tenure. International career with Belgium. Geert de Vlieger's international career with the Belgian national team spanned over a decade, from 1999 to 2006. He earned 43 caps and was part of the squad during several significant tournaments, including the 1998 FIFA World Cup in France and UEFA Euro 2000, co-hosted by Belgium and the Netherlands. While de Vlieger often served as a backup to first-choice goalkeepers like Philippe de Wilde, he proved to be a dependable option whenever called upon. His calm demeanor, experience, and ability to perform in high-stakes matches made him an essential member of the national team setup. One of his most notable performances came during the 2002 FIFA World Cup qualification campaign, where he played a crucial role in helping Belgium secure a spot in the tournament. His reliability in goal earned him the trust of coaches and teammates alike. Playing style and attributes. Geert de Vlieger was known for his excellent reflexes, strong positional sense, and ability to command his penalty area. Standing at 1.85 meters, 6 feet 1 inch, he possessed the physical attributes necessary to excel as a goalkeeper, combined with sharp mental acuity and an unwavering focus on the game. De Vlieger's leadership qualities and communication skills were equally impressive. He was vocal in organizing his defense, ensuring that his teammates maintained their positions and focus. These attributes made him not just a great shot stopper but also a leader on the field. Retirement and post-football life. Geert de Vlieger retired from professional football in 2011 after a long and successful career. Following his retirement, he transitioned into a career as a football pundit and analyst, sharing his insights and experiences with fans. His articulate analysis and in-depth knowledge of the game made him a respected voice in Belgian football media. In addition to his work in media, de Vlieger has been involved in coaching and mentoring young goalkeepers, helping to shape the next generation of talent in Belgium. His dedication to the sport remains unwavering, even after hanging up his gloves. Legacy and impact. Geert de Vlieger's career is a testament to hard work, resilience, and professionalism. While he may not have achieved the same level of global fame as some of his contemporaries, his contributions to Belgian football are undeniable. He is remembered as a reliable goalkeeper, a respected leader, and a role model for aspiring players. De Vlieger's journey from the youth academy at Eendracht Aalst to representing Belgium on the world stage serves as an inspiration to young players, demonstrating that dedication and perseverance can lead to a fulfilling and successful career in football. Conclusion. Geert de Vlieger's story is one of consistency and quiet excellence. Whether commanding the penalty area, inspiring his teammates, or offering expert analysis after his playing days, de Vlieger has left a lasting impression on Belgian football. His legacy as a dependable and respected figure in the game ensures that his name will be remembered fondly by fans and players alike. A true professional both on and off the field, Geert de Vlieger remains an enduring symbol of Belgian football's rich history.